Bleed black and gold, buff forever. You already know, man. It's your boy, YouKnowTGreen, and I'm back with another one.
Man, oh man, now this is some good news here. And I kind of figured that was going to happen because the way when Warren Sapp first came out to see CUBuffs and the vibe was there. I mean, the players was loving him. He was walking around with Deion riding on the car. It just felt natural. The chemistry was there. So I was hoping that he came around and started coaching some of these athletes, and it looks like that's gonna happen. And when I was first hearing about this, it was rumors going around that he needed to finish some type of collegiate courses to have a college degree to show that, okay, I guess, I don't know, so don't quote me, but you need some type of college degree in order to coach at the University of Colorado. You know, I don't know how true that is. I didn't go and do some research, which I should have, but I was just excited to hear the news, just like you are. So NFL star, Pro Football Hall of Famer Warren Sapp, he revealed during an episode of the Rich Eisman show that he plans on joining Sanders' staff in the 2024 season. So he had this to say: for the first time in my life, I was loved on by some defensive linemen. This was Sapp told Heisman. They wanted to know the keys to the vault. I never had anybody shake my pockets like that and ask for the keys to the vault. I mean, whoo. Put it this way, if Warren Sapp open them keys to the vault and he gives some of these defensive line them jewels, them diamonds on how to get to that quarterback and get those sacks, how he did, how to become a Hall of Famer, or how to become a dominant
Warren, that he wants to invest in you. I don't know if you caught this when Prime was on the show on Friday.
Who else could do this but Warren
he
Sapp?
had to say, no, this is what he had to say when I brought up the subject of you and Irv being at the some practices. This is what he said. You think Sapp's going to be on your staff at some point, Deion?
I do. I really do. And I want him to be. I want him to be.
I love that. I can't
But
wait.
it's different. It's different, Rich. You know, you got guys like that. The only reason they won't go into coaching because of the time, you know, allocated. I don't need all that. Like, I know him. I know what I need. You don't need to come here and sit around all day. Come in the morning. We practice at 9. We're on the field at 9. Get those kids ready in the morning meetings. Work your butt off on the field. After, watch film with them, go home. You're home by noon. I don't need you here all day like that. I'm not that type of coach. It don't take all that. But I think more NFL athletes that has really done it and been successful, if they had those type of schedules and understanding, they would do it.
So, hashtag in the morning, Sapp coaching, hashtag in the afternoon, Sapp fishing, is what you're saying. That actually could happen. Okay.
Sapp fishing.
What do you think, Warren?
Hey, listen. What did I tell you I was going to do? Before we had this conversation, before I showed up at Boulder, before I went to Fort Worth with him to TCU, what did I tell you? I'm going to go get my degree, and I'm going to ask Prime for a spot on his staff. Did I not?
Yes.
I got my transcript. I'm starting the process, Rich.
Okay.
Them kids, you know what? For the first time in my life, I was loved on by some defensive linemen, and they wanted to know, you know, like the keys to the vault. And I've never had somebody shake my pockets like that and ask for keys to the vault. I mean, Gerald McCoy did, but Gerald didn't shake my pockets. He asked for the keys to the vault, but he didn't shake my pockets. I had 5, 6 young men around me, Rich, that was basically ready to strip search me. Like, I know that there's a key in here somewhere that you gonna get me for this. And they willing to work. And they infected me. They really infected me. And I told Prime before I left, I said, I'm coming back. He said, I got a spot for you. I don't need you over here at 2 in the morning. And when he told me that, then I knew I had an understanding with my head man, because I've always said I would love to do it, but I need a head coach that understands. After 9 o'clock, when Rachel Maddow, I'm going to bed.
Sapp and Rachel Maddow, words that I didn't think we would hear. Warren?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I knew that.
Rich.
I knew that. Okay.
You know, me and Rachel could go fishing. You know about that, right?
Warren Sapp, Warren Carlos Sapp, you are one of one.
Sir.
So what, 2024 Colorado Buffalo staff, is that your target date? Is that what that would be for you?
Yeah, I want to be there next year. I want to be there next year. I'm gonna get everything, the paperwork, and I'm gonna go to work. Because sitting on my couch watching tape, making Sapp in the lab, I'm gonna go Sapp in the class.
Sounds great.
I'm gonna go Sapp online. I was Sapp gonna go get this degree, and then we're gonna go out and teach these kids these 5 steps to the quarterback. Because I know something about this game. When you have a quarterback like Shedeur, and if my D-line will go hunt the other quarterback, our chances of winning just went through the roof.
Yeah, I wish Hunter was healthy for this next 2-game stretch, though.
Oh, man. You know what, dude? Why didn't they throw that kid out of the game? That's all I want to know.
I don't know. Unfortunately,
it wasn't even reviewed as targeting.
I know.
It's the very definition of targeting.
I'm with you. Unfortunately, that kid apparently is a victim of death threats in his family, too, which is nuts.
Oh no! Now stop that!
I know.
Stop that! Now stop that!
I agree.
Stop that. Now, I don't condone no violence. But when we're in a 60-minute game,
I know,
and we got 8 guys out there with the zebras on, somebody's supposed to be able to look at that and say, "Hold up, man."
I'm with you.
We review everything.
Warren Sapp was a beast, and if you don't know about Warren Sapp, hey, pause this video, open up another link on YouTube, and you go ahead and watch some highlights of Warren Sapp, and you tell me. He ain't in the Hall of Fame for no reason. So this is big, and I'm gonna tell you, on the recruiting level, this is even bigger, because these defensive line, these 4 and 5 stars coming out of high school, who know the history of football and know about Warren Sapp, because they fathers has been telling them, hey, these the videos you need to look. These the guys who you need to mimic if you want to be good and go to that next college D1 level. Knowing that Deion Sanders have Warren Sapp as a defensive line coach or part of the staff, what you think gonna happen? What you think? Let alone Deion Sanders your coach, but what you think is gonna happen? And it looks like Warren Sapp want this type of coaching. He want this type of responsibility. This type of responsibility. And if you ask me, I could see Warren Sapp, later down the road, becoming a head coach of some organization, because he has it in him. And we finna see in 2024.
You already know the motto, man. Another day above ground is what? Truly a blessing. Like, share, subscribe, tune in with your boy, YouKnowTGreen, and I'm gonna be right back with another one.